hello. Now I'm here. How are you guys? It says ya fueron 3 minutos de música. Solo se repite. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for not being on time with you. How are you? Some of you will already see it in the morning. Some of you not. How are you, third grade A? Hope you're good. Faye says fine, thank you. It says good, nice, very good. I mean, it's been so long since we haven't talked. So I am happy that you are fine. Okay, guys, so this session, we're going to use this session to begin the inquiry, the unit of inquiry number 2. Yes, Max, it's already started. And with this means that today I am going to tell you about the concepts and the inquiry statement of our unit number 2, the unit that we are going to work from this day to another month. Okay? So, yes, it's been so long since I've been seeing you. So the title of the unit 2 of our inquiry, it's the art on a daily life. The art on a daily life. It is super important that you remember that we are going to work with art since 8:40. Yes, it is. It is since there were 2 long minutes. Indeed, 2 long minutes indeed. So, what can you tell me about the name of our inquiry? What do you think we're going to work with our inquiry? Because now we are working with experiences and adventures, but the line of inquiry is about art. So what do you think these are going to be like mixed together? I don't know, says Paula. Think. How do you think the art is going to be involved with all the experience and all the adventures that we are going to see and now, what we are seeing now? Reflective. This is art in our life, yes. Now, the concept that we are going to work in this unit are culture and function. Culture involves everything. Culture, language, being creative, very good, Andy. And these 2 concepts, culture and function. Function, remember, it's how can we work these things? Faye says, I don't know, maybe. I don't think she's saying that, but that's how I read it. So, what do you understand by culture? Tell me, what do you understand by function? I am going to share a Mentimeter with you so that you can write me an idea about these 2 concepts. Can you see the Mentimeter now? Tell me. You can use, it is important to remember that you can use only one word to describe each one of you. Culture and function. The code, I will cheat a little bit. The code for the Mentimeter is 1328 14.4. 1328 14.4 is the code for the Mentimeter this day. Go to menti.com, you know the drill. Go to menti.com and write the code 1328 14.4. 28, Leo. Not 29, 28. 1328 14.4. 302814. 3028 14.4. That's the code. Go to menti.com and tell me, what do you understand by culture and what do you understand by function? Yes, Leo, that's the code. That's the code, Max. Yes. Go to menti.com and write the code 3028 14.4. And you're going to tell me with one word, what do you understand by culture and what do you understand by function? That's the code. 30, 28. I'm sorry, 13. 13. 13. 13. 13 instead of 30. 13, 28, 14, 4. 13, 13, 13, 28, 14, 4 is the code for the Menti. Dice que no existe porque no es 30, es 13. 13. 13, 28, 14, 4. And in there you can write with one word what is culture and what is function for you. That is correct, Leo. That's the code. Yes. 13, 28, 14, 4. That's the code of Leo, Sebastian, and Faye. Those are the ones. With that code you can enter. And tell me please, using one word, what is culture and what is function for you? I can see, and I will cheat a little bit more. We have an accident here. Don't worry, don't worry. It says activity, it says teamwork, it says traditions, it says the art of others and the manifest. It says tradition to do, it says lifestyles, expression. Remember to write in English. Don't worry. It was an accident. Expression, it says lifestyle. Who else? Who else wants to say something in here? Remember, it's just using one word and it's using English. Super important. Don't write in Spanish. Because the first word in there is tradiciones, and tradiciones is not an English word. Be careful with that. The made of something, the work, I think the work in a same, okay, lifestyle, tradition, the art of a country, the work, the movement, wow, very good. The art of different people. You put the traditions to do and the made of something, very good. The celebrations, the traditions, the lifestyle, the expression, it's a different what? Expression, activity, different activities maybe. Movement. Tell me. Go and write your answer. What is your answer with this? With using one word, describe what is culture and what is function for you. We have here what is work, teamwork, the manifest of arts. Okay. Is that all? Is that all that you can write? Ruben, did you write something or not? Did you enter to the code 13, 28, 14, 4? Ruben? Or not? Sebas, did you write already? Mao, did you write already? Ruben, stop writing funny faces in there. Max already wrote. Tell me more. It says art, it says celebration, it says traditions. Very good, guys. Very good work. I mean, it has to be full of words in there. Full of words in there. Max, you already wrote. Very good. Seba, you already wrote. Mao, you too. Nice. Okay, I think that will be all in this activity. Very good. You have an idea of what is culture and what is the function of the culture. Very good. Okay, so now, at the end of this unit, we are going to, thank you, Abril, thank you, Max, thank you, Leo. Very good, thank you. Ready, it says in there. Okay. For our inquiry statement, the enunciado de indagación, for our inquiry statement, it's, and let me go to the next one. The inquiry statement says the function of the decision making based on facts helped me to improve the culture. What can you get from this question? The function of the decision making based on facts helped me to improve the culture. This is my inquiry statement. What can you understand for this? In the same Menti as before, in the same code 132814.4, you are going to answer what can you understand for this statement. The function of the decision making based on facts help me to improve the culture. Miss, hagan stickers del canal. What? But how? I mean, we cannot write stickers in the chat, in the YouTube channel. So, in the same code, go and answer the inquiry statement. What do you understand for this statement? The function of the decision making based on facts helps me to improve the culture. How can I improve the culture? With decisions. How can I improve this decision? Well, I need to make some inquiry and I need to know some facts about the culture to improve it. So answer, I have one already. It says lifestyle. That's a word that you have with this statement, a lifestyle. How can you improve the culture with a lifestyle? It says the tradition that have one person on the family is going to have a lot of years of culture. Very good. Inquiries on facts. Okay, it says culture are made by some because functions and improving the culture can be to create one. Nice. Ni que fuera Twitch. Okay, it says, see, what? Diego, Max, Esparza, attention. This is a class. This is not a chat room. Okay, Abril says, ready? The decisions improve because the decisions. It is also thinking reasonably and logically making decisions. Nice. Because the decisions and facts can make the culture better and more better or improve. Very good. Mauricio says ready. Seba says finish. Abril says finish too. Culture is something that is to celebrate our family. Keep the tradition and cultures alive. Very good. What do you think will happen if the culture, we as people, as Mexican people, will let our culture die? What happened to that culture? What will happen, with our celebration, with Day of the Dead, with the independence? What will happen with all those celebrations? Do you think we are going to create a new ones? Or to improve our culture, the one that we have already? You are going to be of other country is like you lost your memory. Indeed, it is like you lost your memory, like you don't remember your ancestors. It says here also, you need to think good to improve and have good decisions to help the culture. The decisions help me to improve the culture. Very good, guys. And what will happen if you lose your memory? If you don't remember any culture? On books we talk that we remember things to not repeat it. So if you lose your memory and you lose your culture, maybe you will repeat some events. It will be unpopular and most of the people wouldn't use the classic and the cultural expressions will be different. Very good. We're going to be other people. Mexico will not exist. That is very heavy, Abril. Mexico will not exist. Well, Mexico will not exist as we know it. Because we know a Mexico, but maybe there's a lot of more faces of Mexico that we don't know. Maria Fernanda says, finish. It's still alive. Very good, guys. So, And with these two things, the inquiry statement and the concepts, at the end of this unit, we will work with an art project that will mix the adventure with the art, okay? With these two things, you will make a painting that represents everything that the adventure includes. What do you think adventure is? Like the concept of adventure, what it is? We saw some activities in there, like danger adventures, climbing mountains and something like that. How can you represent adventure as a painting? You need to think about it, because we, at the end of the unit, or in this unit, we are going to work like creating your idea to make a painting of the adventure and the importance of the adventures inside the culture. It says Mexico will exist, but not in our minds. Someone in a safari, that's an adventure. And how the safari improves or helps the culture to be alive. You need to think about those things, because we're going to talk at the end, like your presentations about the trips and your brochures. Now we are going to make a painting about these two things, about adventures and about the culture and about art. What happened, Mau? Why are you sad? Why are you so sad in the chat? Huh? You don't know? You're just sad? Max says no say. Well, think about it, because you are going to make a painting at the end. Now I will share with you a Jamboard. Okay? I will share a Jamboard with you, and there you will find your first question of the unit. The question number 1 in the Jamboard is, what's the difference between an experience and an adventure? What is an experience and what is an adventure? It is important that you understand the difference, because, well, you will know later. I cannot tell you now, because you will answer the things that I'm told you. But go to the Jamboard and tell me what's the difference between an experience and an adventure. Is there a difference or not? Because the painting, said Mauricio. Why? Why are you sad because the painting? What Jamboard? The Jamboard that the kind people of TV Liceo are going to share with you in there. Think about your answer in the meantime. What is the difference between an experience and an adventure? Is something different in there or not? You need to think about it. Okay, the kind people of Liceo. Yes. The people who work in TV Liceo are very kind and are very, very friendly. So that's why I'm telling the kind people of Liceo. So think about what's the difference between an experience and what's the difference between an adventure, or are the same? You need to think about it. Can you see the Jamboard already or not? Tell me if you can see it. The code. You don't need a code if a Jamboard is there. No, you cannot see it. Okay. I will ask the people that share the link. Can you share the link in the comments? They are going to put the link in the comments. Okay? So you can enter and you can comment in the same Jamboard. You don't have the link, don't worry. With the backgrounds and the effects. You can see it in the screen, but you cannot see it in the chat. Don't worry, they will pass the link to you in the comments. Just let me know. But in the meantime, think your answers. What's the difference between an experience and an adventure? Or is no difference at all? You need to think about it. So you can answer. Remember, if I'm sharing a post-it or if I'm sharing a Jamboard with you, try to write on a post-it to be more organized and to see the answers in a quicker way. Lo ponemos aquí. If you don't have the Jamboard, don't worry. You can answer in the chat. What's the difference between in there? Answer in there. Okay? Answer in the chat. What's the difference between an adventure and an experience? Who wants to start? The difference is that there are two things. I know. But what is the difference between these two things? Better idea. And the difference is that an experience can be like family dinner, but an adventure is something with so much adrenaline. Nice. Max says that an adventure is exciting and an experience is something that you can remember only. Very good. Who wants another answer? Who has another answer? What's the difference between an experience and an adventure? Thank you, Max, for your answer. That's very correct, very accurate. Also, Paula, very good. Who has another answer? Who has an idea of what is an adventure and what is an experience? I'm waiting for your answers. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Paula. Faye says an adventure is something with adrenaline and it's very exciting. And an experience, it doesn't need to be exciting. There are bad experiences. Like what? Tell me an example of a bad experience that you have and a good experience. Julissa says experience is like knowledge. An adventure is something that no pause. Okay, it's not happen all the days. Paula says also an adventures can be remembered like an experience, but have their similarities and differences. Mao says adventures is like you go to places and experience something that you do something. Orlando says that adventure is like when you think about something amazing, and experience is just when you I cannot see it. It's just when you know that past and when what you do. Abril says the difference is that an adventure is something exciting and funny and dangerous. An experience is something that you never forget and you learn the things you made there. Yes, Vanessa, what is an experience? Alex says you cannot let a bad experience derail your whole life. That is super true. Very good. You cannot let a bad experience derail your whole life. You need to go and see the goal in your life, and you cannot let the bad experience get you down. Like, I didn't pass the test, or I didn't make my homework. You cannot let those bad experiences to get you down in your life. You can improve yourself from bad experience. Very good, Ale. Very good answer. And very good way of think. Ruben, tell me. I know, and I can see that you're writing. Tell me, what is the difference between an experience and an adventure? Some last comments in there because I want to talk to you about some rules. Some rules for you for this unit 2. You cannot let a bad experience. Okay, is the same comment. Vanessa says experiencia. But what is an experience? And what is an adventure? Tell me. Who has an idea about what is an experience and what is an adventure? When you go on an adventure, you can have experience? Yes. When you have an experience, you can have adventure? We don't know. Sebastian says experience is something that happened in your life, and adventure is to go another place that you haven't went and have a lot of adrenaline. Very good. And Leo says a culture is something that people not all day happen. An experience is something to relax. Carolyn says, an experience leaves you a memory. Yes. Seba says, read mine, please. Yes, already did it. A bad experience is like you are having dinner and you're eating beans and you, like sting your favorite t-shirt with beans. It already happened to me. I got running to wash it. You get dirt with your beans. It happens. It happens. Okay, guys. Now, thank you very much to all of you for your answers. You have the idea in there, and that's good. That means we will have a good start for our unit. Now, I need to tell you something very important, and you need to pay a lot of attention because with this, we finish our class for today. So, no more unrelated comment, please. Yes, please, no more unrelated comments. And that's the thing that I want to tell you. Now that we will start the unit 2, you just see the whole MYP. You already know how to work with your teachers. You already know that you have a bunch of different teachers, a bunch of different styles of teaching, but you have something to work on it. And it is super important that you know the things, the areas of opportunity that you have in the MYP. Now, I will share you a Jamboard just for you to see the things that I need to you improve. The teacher, you said if you can put your bad experience, a good experience, and I put it. I'm sorry. Just let me tell you this, okay? First of all, you need to be more organized, okay? It is super important that you have an organized schedule. Also, you need to be organized. If you have your teams, you need to be organized with your teams. And you need to compromise that all of you are going to work. Because as you know, if you work in teams, it doesn't mean that all of you are going to share the same grade. Because as you work on your team, is the grade that you are going to have. Your grades are individual, okay? For example, if you made the whole presentation and then you go and share your ideas with the teacher and the other person of your team is like, it doesn't matter, the presentation is already there, the information is already there, I'm just gonna go and talk and that's all. No. Your presentation involves everything, the investigation, the creation, and the presentation. So if your friend or your partner has a 5, you maybe will not have the same grade as her or his. You will have a 2 or a 3 because your involvement with the project. Also, it is super important. Individually, you need to be organized because in the classroom, when it says último día de entrega 30 de octubre, it doesn't mean that you need to do that work in October the 30th. You need to work like days before, and your last day is October 30. If you uploaded days after that day, it will be invalid, okay? Where is the link de lo que presentamos en equipo? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in general. You need to be more organized with teams and individual. Also, your homework needs to be on time. A lot of kids leave homework for weeks and weeks after the due date. And that will be invalid. And if the teacher is kind enough, if the teacher is kind enough to give you a grade, it will be a lot less than you have, okay? Also, you have to participate. You have to participate a lot in the classes. Okay, it is super important that you participate, because if you go there and just have your screen, your camera off, and your microphone on, it's like you never be there. It will be an absence. So if you have a lot of absences, even you go to the class, it doesn't make sense. Well, it's because you didn't participate in the classes, okay? Inside your classes, it is super important that you have your camera on, okay? Unless the teacher says the contrary, you need to have your camera on all the time, because the teacher needs to see you and to see that you are paying attention to the class. And the last one, your work will not be graded after the due date, okay? It is important, again, that you work on time. You need to work on time. It doesn't matter if you work in the afternoon, it doesn't matter if you work in the class, you need to work on time, okay? It is important that you be organized. Why? Because we can see, us teachers, that the same person, the same people who is failing, I don't know, in English, who is not sharing the homework, is not participating, who is not making the teamwork, that is not connecting in the afternoon with your teammates, is the same people as in design, is the same people as in Spanish, etc., etc., etc. So you need to pay a lot of attention in these details to have a successful second unit, okay? I will share the Jamboard in your classroom, and I will ask a sign for you that you understand the new rules for you, okay? And with this, we can finish. I will see you, and I will see 6th grade A at 12 o'clock, I think. And the rest of you, I will see you tomorrow, okay? What is happening, Lalo? You want to know what is your grade? I'm not talking about your presentation. I'm talking about the work that you do when you work in teams. Okay, that will be all for today. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you tomorrow, 6th grade B and 6th grade C. 6th grade A, I will see you at 12 o'clock. Bye.